Got him with all the repenting, stop sinning before it's too many. Look, before it's too much. Time to switch it up, got the game in clutch.
Yo, what's going on, guys? It is your boy XJOTY, and holy shit, yo, it's like 1:30 in the morning. I don't know how the hell I just found the motivation to do this, but damn it, yo, I feel like recording, so I'm gonna record. I want to thank you guys for all the support on my return video. That was super dope. I appreciate all the support, and like I said, I did order a GoPro, but because of this whole coronavirus thing, the shipping is just so screwed up. It was supposed to be here Thursday, and then it got moved to the estimated deliveries Monday, and now it's past Monday, and it still says estimated deliveries Monday. The shit is tripping. But hopefully it will be here soon, because I'm so excited to do IRL videos, vlogs, and IRL live streams, that kind of stuff. But until then, we'll do some life stories. So this life story is honestly, it's a crazy one. It's not super crazy, but it's just an experience. But basically, this is the time that I guess this was the time that I was pulled over for being a suspect in an armed robbery, and then the kid in my back seat had a warrant for kidnapping and robbery. I don't know, is that a good way to put it? Alright, we're just gonna get right into this though. So basically, me and my homie, we're gonna call him Mike. Me and my boy Mike, we've been friends since like freaking elementary school. Long as shit, you know, like tight as hell. That's my brother. So he had this other homie that he was kind of close with. We'll call him John. John basically did some dumb shit. He picked up a drug dealer, drove him out to the middle of the woods, and made him get out of the car and gave him all his dab carts and everything. He basically robbed the kid for dab carts. Like, it was so stupid. It wasn't even that serious. But anyways, this drug dealer calls the cops, and John gets a warrant for kidnapping and robbery. So obviously, me and my boy Mike is close with this dude, so we were going to help him out. He was like, I gotta go, bro. He was on probation. His PO was about to come to his house. And he was like, I'm not facing this. You know, he was like, I'm not going to jail. So he calls us one day and we drive him down to the city. Basically, he was on the run from that point on. There was a time when we went to his house and we went to his mom and got a bag of clothes. We took that down to him. So this one day we go down there and he wants to come back home for like a night. The plan was to bring him back. He was going to spend the night, and then we were going to take him back in the morning to the city. So we go down there and we meet him. We pick him up. And literally, no less than 3 minutes of this dude being in my car, a cop comes behind us, lights us up. I swear, every time I've been pulled over, I knew I was getting pulled over. Like, I knew it. The cop's behind me, no lights on. I'm like, yo, I'm getting pulled. But this time, literally, I didn't even see the cop behind me. I just saw lights. Now, immediately, the lights turn on, and this kid's like, go, 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 go. Like, he literally just wants me to gun it. Now, you got to remember, I don't really know this kid that well. I don't know him like that. Like, I'm not about to do that for him. If this would have been my other homie, on the other hand, like, maybe, you know, that's different. But I hardly even know this guy. And plus, I had really nothing going on in my life. If I would put over, I would have been good. So I pull over, and this kid is geeking in the backseat. Like, he knows that he is fucked. So the cop comes up, and immediately he makes us all get out of the car. This was not a routine traffic stop, and I knew from the very beginning something was up. I literally asked the cop, I'm like, why am I being pulled over? He just ignores me. He's like, I'll tell you later. So they pull us all out of the car. They put us in the back of the cop car, and they're running our names. Like, nobody has ID on them. I don't know why, but I never carry my ID. I always forget to. So they're running our names. I go, my buddy goes, and then the kid with the warrant, they're like, what's your name? And this kid, he like can't spell his name. He's literally just geeking. Like, he's doing everything possible not to tell the cop that he has a warrant. So during this time, we end up finding out that there was an armed robbery up the street. These guys did an armed robbery on a kid. They stole $1,000 cash and an LG phone. Now, the crazy part was, I had an LG phone on me at the time. I was using an LG G4. John, he has $2,000 cash on him and a quarter pound of weed. So honestly, it looks so sus. And not only that, but we were pulled over because my homie Mike in the passenger seat had on a ski mask. Now keep in mind, it's December. It's cold as shit. Like, bro, honestly, if you never worn a ski mask in the cold, it's honestly so clutch. But basically, this cop just saw a car drive by after an armed robbery just occurred, and the passenger has a ski mask on. So they search the car. They find a bunch of BB guns we had in the car because we used to, you know, just mess around with them for fun. So they're just pulling out these BB guns. They're pulling out ski masks. You know, they got my LG phone. This kid has $2,000 cash on him. Literally, it would have been so easy to get us framed. The people that got robbed end up coming up. They are in the back of a police cruiser, and we're on the sidewalk in a straight line, and they shine the spotlight on us, and they're asking them, you know, are these the people? And thank God they're like, no, it's not them. But honestly, we could have been framed so easy. So then they end up running the kid's name. They find out he has a warrant. They put him in the back of the car. They find the quarter pound of weed and they come over to me and my buddy and they're like, whose is this? And I was like, I'm not going to tell you, but what I will say is that's my bag. And, you know, I point to my backpack. So the cop goes on this whole spiel about how I'm not a snitch and, oh, you don't want to give up your buddy's name, all this stuff. And since I was driving the car, they handcuffed me and they're like, well, you're going to go down for it. So they put me in the back of the cop car with John and he's geeking and he's going off about how we got pulled over 3 minutes after we got him and he thinks we set him up. And, you know, like he thinks we he thinks we did this. He thinks we set him up. He's like, this is too much of a coincidence. You guys picked me up and we get pulled over. So he's going off and he's like, bro, take the quarter pounds. I'll get your bail. I got your bail, bro. I promise I got your bail. Now this time, like, honestly, I was just trying to convince him. I was like, dude, this is so stupid. You know, like, I'm not going down for this. But at the same time, I was not going to snitch on him. So I don't know what ended up happening. Either the cop realized that, you know, there's 3 bags in the car and the bag with the weed in it was in the back seat with this kid or what. But the cop comes over and he uncuffs me and lets me go. So me and my buddy, we're allowed to go. Obviously, this kid goes to jail. He has warrants and he's still been in jail ever since. I don't know what he got sentenced to, but I imagine he's doing some time because kidnapping and robbery, there's pretty serious charges. It's also funny because there was a bunch of people that came out of their house. Keep in mind, we're in the middle of Philly when we get pulled over. So all these people, you know, there's like 5 cop cars behind us. All these people are coming out of their houses, standing on their porches. And it's funny because these cops are pulling out like 5 BB guns. There was like a shotgun. There was a bunch of shit. They're pulling all these out. They're pulling out ski masks, quarter pound of weed. I just wonder what they were thinking when they saw us get back in the car and drive off. Like, they're probably like, how the hell did they just get away with that? I don't understand. But, yo, it was a pretty crazy story. I don't know. I feel like it could have gone wrong in so many ways. Like, the fact we had everything that was robbed off that person. And not only that, but we had BB guns and ski masks. Like, it just looks so sus. It looks so freaking sus. And we have a kid who's wanted for kidnapping and robbery in the back of our car. Oh my goodness. It could have gone so different. But anyways, it has been your boy XJOTY. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. Make sure you guys stay safe out there. I'll see you guys on the next one. I'm peace.